I'm not sure if I'm live or not. I was facing some issues. It was showing vertical. It was funny. I guess I'm live right now. Let's see. Yeah. Please work. Yeah, finally. Now, setting up the camera a bit. Yeah, I think it's perfect now. Okay, so enough with this. What to say? Technicalities. Now let's start painting. So I have already toned the canvas and made some outline of this painting. It is a work by one of the artists whom I love the most. His name is William-Adolphe Bouguereau. And let's start. Just let's start. Which brush should I use? So see this. I have prepared the canvas. Like first, what I did was apply gesso and sand it to make it as smooth as possible. Then I toned it with burnt sienna. Yeah, any warm orangish tone. This is what I prefer, so this is what I have done. And so how I prefer beginning my artworks is mostly by hairs. And reason why I do this is because it helps me judge the color in a better way. So the two mediums that I'm using, one is linseed oil, one is this liquid from Winston and Newton. Both are like amazing. Let me show you my palette as well before I begin. I'm not sure if anyone did join or not, but yeah, whatever. It's just me. I'm just see this. I'm someone who loves painting, so this is what I'm doing because I love it. And let's focus on painting. I hope no one calls me right now. Anyways, let me show you my palette. Yeah, here it is. Starting with titanium white, yellow ochre. This is burnt umber. Burnt umber, yellow ochre, both are in this ballpark of yellow, so that's why I kept it together. Mostly it's an extended form of Zorn palette. These are my reds. Mostly I use this light red. This is burnt umber. This is raw umber. Sorry, this is burnt sienna. I don't know if I'd use it much or not. I just keep it with me. This is ultramarine blue, of course, black, teal, and viridian. Viridian I don't use much, but teal somehow I've started liking it a lot. There is one more color missing which I like. It's chrome yellow oxide chrome hue, something like that. Bro, why you stopped? Please don't. Okay. I guess it's. Anyways. So this is the painting. And I'm starting. Let's see. I'm not sure if anyone is here or not, but yeah, fine. So let's start with hairs first. Okay, it might get a bit confusing, so why not start with blue? Because first let's find a color for this place, then I'll just what to say, place the colors here. That's how it is. Like, color is not just a color but a juxtaposition of colors. So वही बात है यार. आओ पेंटिंग करते थोड़ी बातें करते रहेंगे साथ साथ. शुरू किया जाए. वाइट जनरली वाइट से स्टार्ट नहीं करते हैं, बट ठीक है, मैं कर रहा हूँ डूइंग इट बिकॉज वाइट generally what it does is it ruins the intensity of a color. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Seems too light in the beginning, but since I know that the background is pretty dark and I want some sort of magic, something happening, so yeah, whatever. So I hope my hand isn't coming in the picture, but I think it is. So, okay. Let's not focus too much on the craziness. Stupid me. I didn't add liquid. The liquid is very important because it helps drying faster, this oil paint. Otherwise, bro, you don't know, it might take months. And I don't think we need that. Because I'll try to work on this again tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be at least dry enough for me to work on it again. Just doing nothing but just placing the colors. The colors which I see, I'm just placing it over there. Nothing much. It is fun in its own ways. I'm not sure. Okay, adding a bit of ultramarine blue and all. And cobalt teal too. Yes, I like the color. I just like it. So, here goes nothing. This is just the first layer. So I'm just placing the colors. By the way, this is a hog hair brush. And I like it. So the reason why we use hog hair brush in the beginning is because though I try to make this canvas as smooth as possible, still यार थोड़ा थोड़ा ना मतलब क्या कहते हैं gaps रह जाते, like there are some bits and pieces where it's difficult for a soft bristle brush to penetrate through. So hence hog hair brush. Anyways, I'm after each and every stroke, I'm trying to change the color a bit. By the way, I can see his work. I really love Bouguereau's work. Okay, like I haven't seen his painting up front. I've just seen the images of it so far. But yeah, I love his work. And I admire his precision. You know, there is a certain pleasure in working with your own two hands, like creating something out of it. Whether it's sculpting, creating something with your own two hands. Like the precision, the draftsmanship or anything, यार जो बोलना बोल लो. By the way, ये मेरा कोई न्यू ईयर रेजोल्यूशन नहीं है कि इस साल से मैं करूँगा पेंटिंग एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. आई जस्ट लव पेंटिंग. थिंग इज आई हैव बीन नेग्लेक्टिंग इट अ लॉट मोर एंड फॉर नो गुड रीजन. ओके यार पेंटिंग के लिए ना थोड़ा मेंटल स्टेट भी चाहिए होता है, जो भी है नहीं. बाय द वे I haven't introduced any or means you guys to means myself to you guys. Um, my name is Obhijit Satra. I am currently pursuing my PhD from IIT Kharagpur. Yeah. And this is something that I love to do, painting. So after creating this very basic of, one should always start with bigger brushes. Every single time. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Where are my bigger brushes? I think. Let's see here. Yeah, this is what it is. So, it's been a while since I've painted, so you tend to forget some things. And this is one of those. Like just fill the canvas with something, some color. Okay. All these craziness, we'll be dealing with it later. Let's just start with something. Okay. With time, we'll decide the color, and I have used this so much sparingly. Like very less colors on my palette. One more rule was there to actually have more colors. Like not just, I'm not talking about the number of colors, I'm talking about the amount of color, okay? Try to stay harmonious using as less color as possible. Lesser color means actually more harmony. Once you learn the color wheel and the pretty basics of color mixing, then you would understand. It's actually difficult to make a harmonious painting with more colors than with less colors, honestly speaking. Anyways, I have to squeeze more colors. And where are they? Get them out of the way. So, yep, more colors. All the colors are camel, okay? Except a few, not a few, just one. That was of Vincent and Newton. But honestly speaking, camel makes good color. Artist grade, not students grade, okay? Artist grade colors of camel are good. And they are dirt cheap. So generally you won't be worried about wasting the color and paint freely. Every single time I'm mixing the color, it's a bit different, but that's how skies are as well, okay? Let's see how the sky is. Okay, it's a bit more ultramarine over here. Means as you go above, it's more ultramarine. At least that's what I can see. So let's do something like that. Always use liquid. Ultramarine is pretty transparent, okay. So there's a chances of this orange background showing through. But it's okay, yaar. Just do something. कुछ तो कर, भाई. Probably this is going outside the frame. But ठीक है. अच्छा, थोड़ा सा और. नहीं इतना dark भी नहीं. It's not gonna be this dark. But ठीक है. It's looking nice. At least to start with. White is pretty opaque. Okay, titanium white is quite opaque. But I can't say the same thing for ultramarine blue. Adding this, what's it called? Medium. It is certainly going to increase the transparency of a color. Okay, so here it is. I'm just making some random brush strokes, not thinking too much. Just putting in the colors and whatever I feel like. Okay, generally the clouds are horizontal, not vertical, so most of my strokes are also horizontal. Trying to be as generic as possible, still trying to make some sort of like something happening. Okay. Finally done with this part. I don't know for how long will I'll be able to make this video because okay, am I audible? I hope I'm audible. Let me see. Am I audible? Yeah, I am. Anyways, so now that I have established the background color, now I can, in a way, guess and means in a way, find suitable color for here. Then I'll go to the face. I love painting face, by the way. This place seems more chromatic, so let's add a bit more teal to it. Hint of drama, nothing much. Let's see. Is it too chromatic? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. We'll figure it out later. For the time being, just like the waves of it. I know it's a different shade of blue, the one that Bouguereau used. ठीक है. Just creating some sort of something. The sky is not looking very dull, and that's all. Yeah. Let's add a bit of ultramarine to it. Possibly after this I have to clean my palette as well, because it is filled with blues and not the typical color which I'll be using for hair and the face. Anyways, so here goes nothing. Have I cleaned my brushes? Well, I just use linseed oil and clean it as much as I can. One doesn't need like complete clean brush because these other colors, they somehow add harmony to it. Okay, so that's my tissue paper. I don't know. Yeah, here it is. So now I'll be mixing some color for the hairs and then I'll go to the face. Let's see. I'll still be using now this size of brush is like perfect. Okay, this one for hairs. But the hair is a bit darker. Don't use like pure black. I know it is pretty tempting, but don't. Pure black isn't gonna help. Black is not a good color. Like it is good, but it has its own place. Don't just jump into using black. Okay. Like whenever you wanna make something dark, don't just jump into using black. Let's start with, first of all, cleaning this linseed oil. I have to get more linseed oil. I will. Okay. Now the brush is clean enough for me to use darker shades. So the way I can see it, I think I'll be using burnt umber with black. That is gonna make the color that I'm wishing to achieve right now. And I don't know how clear means I'm audible. Probably I need to get mic as well. Anyways, I think this color looks perfect. Is it? I think so. So let's get it done. I'm always a bit reluctant in using like in painting here, like below, because I know I might place my fingers over here and that's gonna ruin the paint. So that's pretty dark in these places. I made a mistake. Okay, fine. Let's enjoy the process, actually. Oil painting is easy, it's not that difficult. It just takes a lot of patience. But it's rewarding as well in its own ways. I think I like the color, but I want it to be a bit more warm. A bit more warm. So I'm using burnt umber a bit more. And of course, liquid. Okay. So as we go towards this part, I'm making a bit more warm. Maybe these things are not visible to you right now. But yes, it's gonna make sense later on. Just like life. Weird, right? This bulge, this, then it goes like this. Here I'm mixing colors. I know I shouldn't, but that's what I'm doing. Tissue, please. Yeah. Hint of white, touch of this, hint of that, and I think this is what it is. Like, ta-da, here. Okay, we'll work on it later. For the time being, let's just find more of a bit white, probably a bit of white. No, a bit of yellow ochre. Stupid me. Why white? White? Nah, nah, nah. But I think I've already. Yeah, I like this color. Fine. Works well for me. So, okay. It's actually a bit difficult for me to judge the colors because too much light. ठीक है. By the way, this is just the first layer. Oil painting is built up like layer per layer, and this is just the first. I know nothing too much dramatic is happening, which will make you feel like, oh my god, what have I witnessed so far? It is slow process. There is certain pleasure of it being slow. guess my internet went off a bit. Yes, that's why. Anyways, is it working? I think so. First time going live, so lots of things are there on which I need to focus other than just painting. ठीक है. The best thing about oil painting is, whatever mistake you do, it can be fixed. No matter what. Just don't be fixated on that mistake for too long. Instead, accept it's a mistake and try to fix it. And it is pretty easy once you have identified that it's a mistake, whatever it is. Okay. Let me see it from a distance, how it works. Is it shining too much? I think so. What can be done? Let's see if changing light is gonna help. I hope so it does. Gosh, now that I can see the actual colors, and I've messed up a bit. But ठीक है. This is way bright to my taste. I have to dull it down. I have to make it darker. Just a little bit, but yeah, it has to go dark. Thankfully, I was able to see. I don't know, I think I'm not live right now. It is showing live on my phone, but nothing is moving in this. Okay. There's something wrong with it. Let me see.